Have you ever noticed something strange about cravings? The moment you tell yourself, I'm not allowed to eat that, it suddenly becomes the only thing you can think about. Not louder, not stronger, just impossible to ignore. At first, you feel disciplined, in control, maybe even proud of yourself. And then one evening, something small happens. You open the fridge, not because you planned to, just to look, and somehow you're already eating. And the same thought quietly returns. Maybe I just don't have enough willpower. Most people believe that. I used to believe it too. But psychology shows something surprising. Cravings often get stronger, not because you're weak, but because of how the brain reacts when something starts feeling forbidden. Today, I'm going to show you two quiet mental traps that secretly make cravings much harder than they need to be. And once you see them, you'll start noticing them everywhere, sometimes even tonight. So let's try something together. For the next 10 seconds, don't think about a white bear. Don't picture it. Don't imagine it. Don't even let the idea appear. How did that go? Most people see one immediately. Psychologists call this the white bear effect. When you try to push a thought away, your brain keeps checking whether the thought is still there. And strangely, that checking process brings the thought back again. That's why cravings often feel stronger the moment you try to resist them. Here's what this looks like in real life. It's 3 in the afternoon. A donut appears in your mind. You say, not today. 5 minutes later, it comes back. 10 minutes later, you can almost taste it. By the time you get home, you've spent the entire day trying not to think about it, and then you eat it anyway. This isn't weakness. It's simply how the brain works. The moment something becomes forbidden, it often becomes more powerful. But there's another pattern that makes evenings even harder. Think about this. When is it easier to stick to your plans? Morning or night? Most people already know the answer. Willpower behaves a little like a phone battery. Every decision you make during the day uses a small amount of energy. Answering messages, solving problems, being patient with people, making choices. Little by little, your battery drains. And by evening, it's often running low. You did well all day. No snacks, no slip-ups. Then you open the front door, and something shifts. You open the fridge just to look. There's cheese. You take one slice. There's leftover rice. You warm it up. Then you see the chips, and suddenly a quiet thought appears. I already ruined today anyway. This isn't a character flaw. It's what happens when a tired brain looks for relief. Trying to rely on willpower at that moment is like running a heavy app on a phone with 5% battery. So what actually helps when both of these patterns show up? Something surprisingly gentle. Instead of fighting the craving, try noticing it. When the urge appears, don't say, I can't have that. Try saying, I really want that chocolate right now. I've been stressed all day. My brain is probably asking for quick dopamine. Interesting. Okay, let's just sit with that for a minute. Psychologists call this metacognition. It sounds technical, but it simply means noticing what your mind is doing while it's happening. And something surprising often happens next. Most cravings rise and fall on their own within about 20 minutes when we stop feeding them with resistance. There's something else people rarely notice. The people who seem naturally consistent aren't stronger than you. They just made small decisions earlier when their battery was still full. They decided meals earlier. They didn't keep certain foods nearby. They created a gentle transition when they arrived home, changing clothes, drinking water, taking a short walk. Small signals that quietly tell the brain the stressful part of the day is over. So here's what we discovered today. Trying to suppress a craving often makes it stronger. Evening cravings usually aren't about weakness. They're often just a tired brain asking for relief. And fighting cravings rarely works the way we expect, but noticing them often does. You were never broken. Your brain was simply trying to protect you the only way it knew how. And once you begin to see this pattern, something quiet starts to change. So tell me in the comments, how many times have you said, "This time will be different"? And which of the two traps shows up more often for you? The white bear one or the tired brain at night one? I read every single comment. And if this gentle way of understanding the mind feels different to you, there's another video waiting here, where we explore why one small mistake can suddenly feel like everything is lost. If today helped even a little, I'd really love to keep exploring this together with you. I'll see you there.